Tiff 18 is officially over. Yeah. This year I saw 15 movies, interviewed 28 people, and went to one party. Shout out to Mongrel Media! And I really wanted to take you guys behind the scenes to give you a look at the festival when you're working it. Now, I have to be honest, there were some days that I didn't even turn on my camera because it just got so crazy, and there were certain times where I didn't feel like it was appropriate to bring up my camera. But I think I have enough footage to give you guys a sense of what my experience was this year. So let's start things off with the eve of TIFF, where my amazing management team at Fourth Floor Management and Rocket Promotions held their annual Suite on the 6th gifting lounge. Here's what it looked like. Okay, I have to say, to get invited is such a treat. I mean, you get to take home all of these goodies, but this is what made my day. What's your name?
I'm Amy Rosen.
Oh, hi, Amy Rosen. These are your buns and your icing.
It is the taste of the bun.
Oh my gosh.
The dough, the glaze, the goop.
May I taste it now?
Taste it.
I would love to. Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
Good, right?
And to make things even better, for some miraculous reason, my schedule for the first day of TIFF was completely clear. I obviously took advantage of it, and I checked out Shoppers Drug Mart's beauty boutique and spotted it out. Catherine is gonna give me, I'm gonna say a quick facelift.
Yeah,
is that a thing?
A little mini lift.
Plump lift, yes. And plump. And then the makeup gods sprinkled spiritual goodness and worked their magic and introduced me to my new spirit animal, Steven from Urban Decay. I'm here with Steven.
Hey guys!
I mean, this is how he described the look he was gonna give me.
Soft, matte, glam, Gwyneth Paltrow-ish, as he's the...
Goop it up. I just want a goop vibe. He had me at Gwyneth Paltrow. Okay, I'm gonna speed this up a little so I don't lose you, but we talked about his crazy tattoos and our obsession with 90s pop, including 98 Degrees.
I used to be obsessed with Nick Nick.
Wait,
I love a man with a thick neck.
He said neck. He said neck. I feel like a better version of myself.
Okay, so this is super like soft, sultry, glam, glow.
And I love this lip color.
So that one's beautiful. It's called Hitchhike. It's our Vice lipstick. And I threw a little bit of our high shine gloss on top.
Amazing. Thank you so much. You were the most fun.
You are like my long lost sister, soulmate.
I can't. And
She knows who Ryan Cabrera is.
don't say that out loud. That was off the record. Steven, I miss you. Sorry, focus. And then I got into Philo's hot seat for my finishing touches before I bounced on over to Ann Pop's suite to check out the setup this year. Monique is giving me this like Rapunzel reimagined, kind of effortless. I woke up like this, but I didn't, and I don't really care, but I took it. That's exactly what it is. We made it into our suite, and as you can see, we are setting up. This is what we call a two-shot, and that is Jeffrey.
Hey.
Jeff, how heavy are those bags? Because your muscles are exploding out of your shirt. So Jeff is our amazing editor. He has been a part of the team since the get-go, like 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Right? It's crazy.
Yeah.
Time flies. We grew up together.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, you grew up. I'm just as immature as before.
So we have a two-shot here. We're gonna have this guy that's gonna be what? Wide?
Yep.
Wide, so we can get the guests.
Yep.
And myself or Scott, who will be in this chair. And then this guy's the single shot, which will be on host.
You.
Be me?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So it's very dynamic in here. That's how we roll.
We're gonna cover it in Vaseline and glitter and make it real
Vaseline?
pretty. Oh, yeah.
I think this is where we get oiled up, right, Jeff?
Yeah.
Okay, oiled up in here, and then we plant ourselves out there for those interviews.
No.
Not together. No. So, you can see that. 12:47 a.m. Just getting my notes together. Yeah, it looks pretty organized, doesn't it? I have to review them tomorrow morning though because my brain is kind of fried right now. This is exactly why I wanted to vlog, to show you the real behind the scenes, the very glamorous life of a Tiffer.
Nope. On the right side.
Guest appearance by Vito.
Hey.
Hey! This is kind of my breakfast. Yesterday's dinner, yesterday's lunch as well. I'm so hungry. I'm borderline hangry.
Can you turn your head to the left?
Welcome to Empire.
What are we doing right
You're
now?
taking a selfie.
Oh.
Take me out of your video.
What?
2 people. You're probably gonna have to go. Oh, hi.
Hey, Beth, what can we expect today?
Interviews.
What are you
So many
taking?
interviews. The sign. Let me show you.
It's fine. How does a producer prepare for Tiff? Let's start with that.
There's a lot of drinking involved.
What's your drink of choice?
Mine this year was Radler's because it was actually super low alcohol content, but still like made me feel like I had a drink.
But this is pretty much the heavy lifting that goes into producing. As you can see, you have to create really bright signs for everyone to notice. Perfect. And you also have to figure out strategically where to post those signs. So how do you go about planning where and when to post signs?
Signs on all the time.
Oh, the door. It's a great idea. Got that very, very important conversation out of the way. And then I had a great interview with actor Mark O'Brien to talk about his new movie, The Front Runner. If you're a fan of political dramas, I highly recommend this one. Did that, and then I bounced right over to Scotiabank Theatre for my screening. Lanyard's on, which means I'm running to my screening super rushed. Grabbed my lunch from Tim Hortons. I got a hash brown and a bagel because that's all they had, really. But I don't know why they don't give you napkins. I'm the messiest eater. It's officially, let's see, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I'm on my way to the Omni King Edward's Hotel to interview the Life Itself cast and director. I'm really excited about it. Oh, and then we have an E1 interview with the lead and the director and the writer of the new film, Wild Rose. It's a great film, Wild Rose. I almost forgot about it. It's all a blur. I've seen it. I know what it's about, but it's all a blur. And then I just got a text message from my producer, Vithia, because this literally happens on the fly. So when you work TIFF, you have to just clear out your calendar because things cancel on the fly, things pick up on the fly. But she needs me to be at a screening at 5:30 for A Million Little Pieces. I was really playing it cool to the camera, but when a lot of things are happening, I get pretty anxious. But anyways, here's a photo montage of all the interviews I did after that. And I also had a chance to check out some premieres as well. Finally, this has got to be one of the highlights of the festival for me, going to my very first press conference. It was so cool, and this was for First Man, directed by Damien Chazelle, and this is a film about Neil Armstrong's mission to the moon, starring Ryan Reynolds, Claire Foy, Kyle Chandler. They were all in attendance, a few other cast members, and the coolest part, Neil Armstrong's sons, Mark and Rick, actually showed up as well. Hear all the cameras clicking. It's such a small and intimate setting where there's photographers, there's journalists, and of course the talent. If you're looking for a few movie recommendations coming up, I do really recommend the documentary Free Solo, The Front Runner, and Giant Little Ones. Until next year, bye guys.